Hi, you're much welcome to your favorite Cryptos for You. Today's topic is the crypto gaming coins that will skyrocket by January 2024. I've been researching a few segments of low-cap crypto gaming sector coins, which I am about to add to my portfolio. I think AI and gaming are two sectors that are gonna do extremely well in the 2024 to 25 cycle. So today, we're talking about crypto gaming, and I'll be sharing my list and findings with you. We'll also be taking a look at a project that hasn't launched yet, but has major development going on. We're going to dive into some other projects as well and tell you exactly why I am bullish on them and dive into the analytics of those ecosystems. 1. Ready Gameso. The first project on the list today is going to be Ready Games. Ready Games Network is a very interesting project because they're trying to cater to the Web 2 gaming ecosystems and bring them onto Web 3. https://ready gg/redix token/ready games apply for whitelist. They have a public software development kit SDK that builders and ecosystem developers can utilize to bring their Web 2 game to Web 3. This is utilizing the Ready Games Network. So it's very interesting in terms of mission and what they're trying to do with this ecosystem. They have this $RDYX token that isn't out just yet. What you can do right now is apply for a whitelist. It's going to bring you to a page where you can fill out your information. This is the first step towards getting accepted for this whitelist for their new token. If I were to give you more information about their vision and mission, and exactly why they're trying to do this, I think it integrates very well with the future of blockchain gaming, as we can bring more Web 2 gamers to Web 3. They want to be a Layer 3 software as a service, meaning that they want to bring games on-chain without players having to exit the game at any point to complete their Web 3 onboarding. On top of that, they also have this Layer 0 interoperability, which is achieved by using the account abstraction for players and publishers, so that game assets, player identities, and inventories can easily be migrated between Layer 1's and Layer 2's blockchain providers without any delays or without any frictions within the game itself. White paper. This is a bit more technical than usual, but to give you a quick overview of account abstraction, how it works, and how it's going to help crypto adoption as well as gaming adoption in blockchain games. The first process that we know of is we have externally owned accounts. So first, whatever wallet you're using, you have to create an account on this third party like MetaMask. You have to store your seed phrase somewhere. Then you have to purchase funds. You have to interact with the blockchain, pay gas fees, wait for the transaction to be confirmed. And once it's confirmed, then you have the assets within your wallet. Now, although this may not be super complicated for your average crypto user who knows what they're doing, it can be very complicated for a beginner. But with account abstraction, they are essentially removing the use of the EOA or the externally owned account. So this is going to make it a lot easier for people to onboard because there are a lot fewer steps in this transaction process. So in a nutshell, users are going to be interacting with the smart contract directly without having to have an EOA. We can see here in the above diagram that the user is going to be doing an operation. It's going to get bundled up entry into the point contract, and then it's going to execute this instruction. Ultimately, this makes it a lot easier for people to get involved in crypto gaming, in crypto in general, and Ready Games is trying to cater to this audience. In terms of utility for their upcoming token, they have governance, they also have efficient NFT mining, and they also have cross-game ownership. Correction. Taking a look at what we have in terms of tokens here, the total supply of this token is not 1 million. It is going to be 1 billion. So there is a bit of a typo here. The public sale is going to be about 1 to 2% of the total token supply. So anywhere between 10 and 20 million tokens. And taking a look at the funding behind this, if we go on to CryptoRank, we can see that they raised this in May of 2022, which is 1.5 years ago. Investors have Polygon Ventures and Bitcraft Ventures, both very reputable sources. And as I said, the token isn't out yet. But definitely keep an eye out for this one. And of course, if you're interested in this ecosystem, don't forget that whitelist submission form. I submitted it. Hopefully, some of us can get in early. 2. Avalanche ecosystem. Now, moving on to another ecosystem. Avalanche ecosystem. We need to talk about Avalanche. I do like AVAX as a whole, just the token itself. I think it has a tremendous potential. We've seen the run it going from about $8 all the way to $42. And we can see right now it's sitting at $38. AVAX price chart, but the reason I bring up AVAX is not only because I like it as a coin itself, I love their ecosystem as well, especially if we talk about crypto gaming. So, on AVAX, there are subnets, which are essentially little ecosystems within AVAX itself, and those ecosystems can build whatever they want. A big part of Avalanche's subnets, or small ecosystems or subnets, are gaming ecosystems. https //core app /discover /project /launching soon /to take a look at some projects that are being built on these subnets. You can go onto Avalanche's website, go down to projects, click, and filter through the different types of ecosystems or narratives you're looking at. If we go onto gaming, you can see the different games that are on Avalanche's subnets. So from here, you can do your own research, have a look at these different games, and have a look at these different subnets. You can potentially even wait for projects that are upcoming because we have a launching soon project hub here that you can have a look at. And of course, dial properly before investing in any of these. 2.1 Beam. If we were to continue talking about AVAX and Avalanche's subnets, we need to talk about Beam. Beam has been going absolutely crazy over the last few weeks, and partly due to Alex Becker's talking about it multiple times in his YouTube channel. Beam Analytics. https://subnets.avax.network/beam/ I really like this ecosystem because it is a subnet of AVAX. I'm bullish on AVAX, and Beam is utilizing AVAX, and then you have other projects building with Beam, ultimately utilizing AVAX as a subnet. There is a migration happening for this token, so every MC is being converted into a 100 Beam. So Beam is now the coin you want to be holding on to. So if we take a look at its market cap, it is sitting at a $460 million market cap. The volume is around 52 million. In terms of tokenomics, we're seeing about 41 billion out of 62 billion tokens in circulation, which is good. Something else I do like about Beam is the fact that it's listed on most of the bigger centralized exchanges like Binance, Bybit, and others. Beam is not just another crypto gaming project. It's an infrastructure that is inviting builders and developers to build with Beam. My suggestion would be to wait for a bit of consolidation/correction before you purchase this, but this one is a must-have on your watch list. 2.2 Playa 3L Games. No, moving on to another subnet of Playa 3L Games. This one also had a huge run-up over the last few weeks, and it's not stopping anytime soon. Playa 3L is a very interesting ecosystem. They have their own nodes, so if we take a look at their Explorer on their own blockchain, because, again, very similar to Beam, they are on their own blockchain within AVAX's subnets. A market cap of $45 million, so a much smaller market cap than Beam, at about 10 times lower. But of course, you have to understand the difference between these two. Playa 3L here is more catered to bringing games on, whereas Beam is more of an infrastructure type play, and Playa 3L is more of a gaming aspect type play. I still think that because of the narrative of AVAX and their use of AVAX's subnets, I'm very bullish on Playa 3L. I think it has potential, but you have to consider the tokenomics behind this one because they run with a node model, meaning that there will be more inflation coming as these nodes emit tokens over time. But as we've seen with so many gaming ecosystems, I don't think that this next bull market is going to be hindered by this inflation that could happen with nodes. So put Playa 3L on your watch list. The potential upside is very huge, and I would definitely recommend looking into this one. They have about 5 playable games right now, and their team is very active on Discord as well. So that wraps up my list for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the article. Let me know your thoughts on the plays today, and let me know if you are already an early holder. Looking forward to your comments. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Bruce Lee, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support and feedback. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Until next time, be safe and keep smiling.